Summer slowdown is a myth. Lies.
It's a Monday, so I got some packages, a lot of sports card stuff. I still have some other stuff I need to package, but it's not due yet, so I'm going to get the stuff out that's most important.
One thing I find surprising about being in Vegas now is I'm farther away from a post office than I was in Utah. I literally went out of my, off my street in Utah, and there was a post office. There was one right by my my shop and everything, so I was a little bit spoiled. I got to go 15 minutes drive for 15 minutes. That's a long time, guys. I have a very short attention span. And go to the post office, drop off these packages, and then I'm probably gonna go get something to eat. What am I gonna eat? That's a very good question, but it rhymes with teriyaki madness. My favorite place. I love that place. I love chicken and rice. It seems healthy and I enjoy it. Side note, does anybody have any hair gel or something they use? Every time I go out, especially right after I've washed it, it gets super frizzy and also super gray, which is disconcerting. I'm not gonna dye my hair, but it's getting way too gray for my liking. But if anybody has any hair care products, that would be interesting. I would love to know. I would like to step up my hair game. I don't know if you all know this, but 'tis the season for eBay Summer Slowdown videos. People are gonna use these to get you in, watch their videos. Like myself right now, I did it, I'm no better. But I want to talk a little bit about how it's avoidable. Guys, it's avoidable. You don't have to experience the eBay Summer Slowdown. Believe it or not, there's ways around it. Bringing in my tote of goodies, here I go. My Whatnot sports card auction. I do what they call random team breaks. So that was some football boxes I opened. I have 32 playing cards. People pay $10, $11, $12, $15, $20 a spot, and they pick a random number and they get a team. Whatever team they get, if it's the best team that could have went for a lot of money, or it's a team that's not so great. It didn't do that well this time. The problem is with the random team breaks when you're doing these sports card breaks is if the good teams get taken, by random early, the last teams won't go for much. And I'm dead set on making sure I start all of my lots, all of them, at $10. If they don't get $10, I'll take the teams and sell the cards myself. So that's what I did. The last 10 teams I took myself. I did make a little bit of a profit. Sometimes I make major profit. Sometimes I even lose a little, or, I typically break even or more by selling the cards I get for the teams I buy, basically, that I don't sell. So sports cards and Whatnot is huge. It's always a game of kind of ebbing and flowing and figuring out what works. A lot of you might not know this, but I've been an auctioneer for a long time. I've done live auctions in Utah. And in fact, that's how I met Don. So about 8-9 years ago, I was running an auction. I had a storefront at that time, and I went to a random Mexican restaurant. And I'm like, my mom went with me, and we were trying to get a place to do our auction. We didn't have space in our store. And I'm like, we can do an auction here on a Tuesday or a Wednesday for free. We don't have to pay anything, and we'll bring people in to eat. And that's what we did. We brought a ton of people in on I think it was Tuesday to come and eat, and then they'd watch our auctions. They would let us use one of their rooms to store the stuff. It was a hassle, but we made it work. And Dawn used to go to those auctions. She used to come and buy stuff. She was selling on eBay and in booths. And, one thing led to another, and we started dating a little while after she first started coming to the auction. So I met her as an auctioneer in my element out there making, well, I actually didn't make too many jokes back then. I was a lot more straight-laced. My mom was insistent that I would dress up and be presentable, and now look at me. I'm done with the whole dressing up thing. I'm totally done with it. I spent 2 years of my life every single day dressing. I'm from Utah. You can probably guess what I was doing. I was a missionary in Mexico, and you dress up suit. Well, not like a full suit, because I was in the hot Veracruz sun. So it was short sleeve and a tie every single day, 12 hours a day walking around. So I'm retired from dressing up unless I feel like it, which is probably never going to happen. Summer slowdown is a myth. Lies. Or at the very least, it's greatly exaggerated. What I think it is, and of course you can probably go into the data and all of that and see that there are less sales in the summer. So there's something behind that, but there are sales. So what the real problem is, in my opinion, with summer slowdown, with people not selling as much in the summer, is they're not paying attention to what they need to be getting and selling. I mean, I get a ton of cards, guys, and they sell year-round. Cards sell year-round. It's cyclical only in the sense of who's hot right now and who's not, who just got drafted, who's the hot young rookie. That's cyclical. But if you know who that is, like the Kenny Pickett I sold the other day, $150 sold in like a day and a half. You know, of course, if I had a random guy from a random time, that might take a while, but it would still sell if I got the right price on it. Honestly, it'd probably sell pretty quickly. I got like the pompadour thing going. I don't know if I dig it or if I hate it or if I love it. I'm not sure. Believe it or not, I was just dropping off some of the mail that kind of needed to go right away. I give myself like a couple day handling time on all my stuff, and I have 36 items I still need to package and get out, and a couple Instagram sales. Believe it or not, you're going to be surprised. Almost everything is cards. Almost everything. I was looking through my list of stuff to show you of what I sold, and there was just one thing that wasn't cards that I recognized, at least. I went through it quick. And it's this Top Gun and Dirty Dancing tape set that Dawn listed. Dawn started listing on eBay. It's awesome. I could focus primarily on cards now. So she listed that and we sold it. So here it is right here. We'll do a little bubble. We sold that. I sold a lot of cards. One card that kind of strikes me as really cool, a cool story, is I sold this Darius Garland rookie card. It was only $250. I got it at the card shop. It was $250. I sold it for $17. Now, this is like the key, I think. This is the thing to do when you're going to card shops or card shows and you're trying to make money selling cards. You're going to watch a lot of people on YouTube. I watch a ton of sports card people on YouTube, and they're always dealing with slabs, PSA, graded stuff. And you can make money on that if you time things right, but you're typically not going to get the cards under whatever the current comp is. So you kind of have to predict what's going to happen. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But what happens in a lot of these shops and a lot of these card shows is a lot of the stuff that's like in the, you know, $3, $4 range all the way up, sometimes to $100, they just throw in these boxes. So this was a $2.50 card at the card shop. They, you know, didn't look it up, or they didn't want to list it on eBay, and I put it on eBay, and I think I had it for more than 17. I took an offer, or I sent out an offer and got 17. But I make a living, or I sell a lot of cards on just that margin, finding the dollar card, the 25-cent card, the $2.50 card. Sometimes I pay $8, sometimes I pay a little bit more, and I make the money because I'm willing to post that stuff. But there is one thing to it. The cards can be up and down. They might not sell right away. So you do want to continue, I think, if you're a picker, to sell other stuff outside of cards to keep the momentum going, to keep, you know, sales going consistently. Also, you know, I could sell 10 cards some days and make 20, 30 bucks. So having that other stuff helps a lot. I don't always follow my advice on that, to be completely honest. I sell a lot of cards, and I'm not always posting as much of the other stuff as I need to. So I may have a big sales day and number of sales, but not always make a ton of money. So that's something I'm personally working on. But that's, you know, part of this whole game of reselling, learning, living, and loving, right? Loving. This brings me to what I really want to talk about in this video, and what I've kind of teased a little bit already, the summer slowdown. Summer slowdown is a myth. Lies. Or at the very least, it's greatly exaggerated. What I think it is, and of course you can probably go into the data and all of that and see that there are less sales in the summer. So there's something behind that, but there are sales. So what the real problem is, in my opinion, with summer slowdown, with people not selling as much in the summer, is they're not paying attention to what they need to be getting and selling. I mean, I get a ton of cards, guys, and they sell year-round. Cards sell year-round. It's cyclical only in the sense of who's hot right now and who's not, who just got drafted, who's the hot young rookie. That's cyclical. But if you know who that is, like the Kenny Pickett I sold the other day, $150 sold in like a day and a half. You know, of course, if I had a random guy from a random time, that might take a while, but it would still sell if I got the right price on it. Honestly, it'd probably sell pretty quickly. But look at this as a time when sales narrow, where you really need to focus, right? So there's maybe less sales overall because it's the summer, But there's sales out there, and you can own those sales, and you could sell more in the summer if you're just paying attention, like I said. Whatever it is, obvious stuff, you know, summer clothing, shorts, all that. But it's even more than that. What's happening in the world right now, what's happening in life, what's happening in pop culture. Pay attention to that stuff. And as always, good quality buys, because you make your money on your buys, folks. You make your money when you buy stuff at the right price. A good quality buy will allow you to put something at a really nice price that's profitable for you and a good deal for the buyer, and you can move stuff, and you can move stuff fast. People will buy in the summer. You don't have to live this eBay summer slowdown life because it's not necessary. You can fight against it, you can do the things necessary, and you can honestly get more sales in the summer. A big reason you can get more sales in the summer is supply is cheaper. Garage sales, yard sales, maybe not estate sales, some are cheap, but most are expensive. But garage sales and yard sales are huge. Flea markets are huge. You can get quantity cheap. You can get great items undervalued that you can price up and make a profit. In the winter, I know, because I'm in Vegas now, but I'm from Utah and I lived in Utah forever. In the winter, you got to focus a lot on thrift stores. Prices in general are going up at thrift stores. It's harder to find those great deals that you can make great margins on consistently. But garage sale season is when you can get a ton of stuff, therefore have more to post, make more profit, and make more money. This may have been too serious of a video. I've been really serious in this video. I actually don't think it's too serious. It's good to see, you know, this side of me, right? That I can talk shop, talk reselling, and not just be a big, giant goofball. I love it. You know, there's so many opportunities out there when you're reselling, guys. What do you think about summer slowdown? Leave a comment down below. Is it a lie? Am I completely wrong? Please don't tell me. If I'm completely wrong, once again, please go to NC Flipper's video. Let him know how wrong I am. No, seriously, if I'm wrong, let me know down below. That'd be awesome. Like and subscribe if you enjoy this kind of video. Of course, I'm going to be doing my picking stuff. Oh yeah, I want to mention this real quick. I'm picking across America in August. All the way from Vegas to New York, I believe I'm going, all the way down to Florida. There's a lot of reasons for that, but basically I'm going to the 127 sale in early August with the Trash to Cash gang, me, Dave, and Kevin, Commonwealth Picker. We're gonna be going picking. Then, you know, 2 weeks after that's FlipCon. I decided rather than fly in, fly out, fly in, I hate flying anyway, I'm just gonna make this a cool adventure for me and Dawn. She wants to do it pretty bad too. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna visit all sorts of places. We'd love to meet a lot of you, and we're gonna do a lot of videos. I'm gonna try, this is gonna be hard, to do a video every day. It might be more vlog style like this some days, and then of course it's gonna be the classic garage selling videos and yard sale, flea markets, whatever we do. There's gonna be a lot of cameos from people. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys will like it. Like and subscribe. Ring that bell notification, whatever the heck that is. I know what it is. Ring it. I appreciate you guys all. Have a good one.